Imagine you work as much as your colleagues, but get paid far less and don't have access to the same benefits.
For many part-time faculty members at SU, this scenario is their reality.
The I-Team took an in-depth look at the numerous obstacles part-time faculty members face when trying to make a living doing what they love, teaching students.
Investigative reporter Taylor Epps has more.
Thanks, guys. Adjunct professors and part-time instructors fall under the umbrella of part-time faculty here at SU. Many of these educators work a number of jobs to support themselves, but the CitrusTV I-Team found that Syracuse University could do more to support them.
Now remember, when you guys are doing presentations, you are the experts in the room.
Professor John English is a part-time instructor here at Syracuse University, where he teaches a number of classes. But English also works 3 other jobs to make ends meet. He works for a choir here in the city of Syracuse, as a voice teacher and independent vocalist, and for another choir 70 miles north in Watertown.
The real excitement of music is what happens between the notes.
Being a part-time instructor at SU is different than being an adjunct professor. Adjuncts teach fewer classes and usually work multiple jobs to make ends meet. English is not an adjunct, but he still faces the same dilemma as a part-time instructor. And he's not the only part-time faculty member working in multiple places to make a living. A 2014 congressional report says 89% of part-time faculty members work at multiple institutions and 13% work at 4 or more to make ends meet.
Adjuncts are people who have positions outside the university where their main source of income is.
This is Laurel Morton. She is the president of Adjuncts United. The group has the word adjuncts in the name, but advocates for both adjunct professors and part-time faculty members like Professor English. Adjuncts United makes contracts with the university for part-time faculty. The union started meeting in 2008. A decade after the formation of Adjuncts United, the group is fighting the same problems they set out to combat, and those problems are getting worse. Part-time faculty are being hired at increasingly high rates across the country. According to the American Association of University Professors, the hiring of part-time faculty increased by 170% nationwide from 1975 to 2014. At SU, this is compounded by a growing tendency to hire high-paid administrative roles. According to the New England Center for Investigative Reporting, from 1987 to 2011, Syracuse University increased its number of full-time administrators by 417%, or more than double the national average. Furthermore, a 2014 report by Bain & Company on behalf of the university found that SU had 211 administrators with only 1 person reporting directly to them. We reached out to Syracuse University's Human Resources Department for comment on the excessive amount of administrators, but they did not get back to us in time to be included in our story. The CitrusTV I-Team has been trying to contact Syracuse University's Human Resources Department for almost 2 months. We sent them various phone calls and emails, but no one could make a comment in time for our story's air date. We even tried showing up to their offices here on South Campus, as you can see behind me. Not only did they refuse to make someone available to comment, but when we showed up to their offices, we were asked to leave. Morton says to qualify for standard health benefits, you need to teach at least 15 credit hours per academic year and have a multi-year contract with the university. Because most part-time faculty only teach 1 or 2 classes a semester, and those outside of Adjuncts United typically don't have multi-year contracts, they often fail to meet these requirements. Morton says the amount of professors who actually qualify for these health benefits is staggeringly low.
For instance, in the art school, there are 5 out of well over 120 part-time faculty who have standard benefits.
Part-time instructor Marianne Potulski can attest to the difficulties of obtaining health benefits. She is one of the few part-time instructors to have health insurance, and she said this is only the case because the coordinator of her program at the time advocated on behalf of her staff. In this situation, once the university granted benefits to Potulski, she said they did not extend the same benefits to others.
He advocated for me and my 2 colleagues at the time, so we got a line item, I guess, on the budget.
A classic American success story is that of the low-level worker, who through talent and hard work is able to rise to the top of their field. For part-time faculty, this would involve eventually becoming a full-time faculty member, with the ultimate goal of achieving tenure. But according to the part-time faculty we spoke to, this seems to be a rarity at SU.
I have a personal knowledge of numerous people that were here for 25, 35 plus years as an adjunct or as a part-time instructor. many of whom taught full-time loads, who taught classes, who served on committees, who helped hire deans, who helped hire directors on those kind of committees, and they were always just adjunct.
Podolsky has been a part-time instructor here for about 40 years. In that time, she's only seen a handful of her colleagues rise above part-time status. We asked the HR department at Syracuse University if there was a process in place to help part-time faculty eventually reach tenure, but again, they did not provide an answer.
You guys want to put in what the essence of what you learned is.
Most importantly, part-time faculty have proven that they are a vital part of our university. Professor English's students say that he has had a tremendous impact on them.
Hearing personally what the professor thinks and what my peers think has really been beneficial, and yeah, we've definitely gone farther than the syllabus.
We do not know if anything will change for part-time faculty in the near future. The university is raising its tuition by almost 4% next year. Morton says this probably will not mean changes for part-time faculty. SU and Adjuncts United are renegotiating their contract next month. Reporting for the CitrusTV team, I'm Taylor Epps.
Public records obtained by the CitrusTV team tell us the average salary of a part-time faculty member at SUNY Albany is less than $10,000 for an academic year.
Because SU is a private institution, Citrus TV could not find reliable information for our school.